Hello everyone, I'm Alina from Polygon Squad. Today we are going to learn how to create this scene, so without further ado, let's start. Press middle mouse button and drag the mouse to rotate the scene like this. You can use these dots to go to Font, Left, Top Views. Click middle mouse button and drag to rotate. First click on the cube to select. Press Z key, press 1. It will move the cube along Z axis. Then press Tab to go to edit mode. Press 3 on keyboard to select faces. Select these face and press delete. Select faces from the menu. Select this face and press P and select selection from the menu. It will separate this part from object. Select this and apply solidify modifier. Tick even thickness. Select this part and apply same modifier. Solidify modifier. Now we can add bevel modifier. Change the settings as you need. Select the object and right-click, select Shade Smooth. It will give you smooth look. Apply the same modifier to other part, change the settings, right-click and select Shade Smooth. Select this part. Press Ctrl and R keys and drag it like this. Now select these faces. Press Shift key and D key to duplicate the object. Press P key to separate this part. Press S key to scale. Now press Shift key and Z key to see the wireframe mode. And press Shift key and Z key again, and select these vertex and press G key and Y key to move these along Y axis. Select ground floor. Change the setting. Press Tab key to go to edit mode. Press Ctrl key and R keys and use mouse scroll to increase the loop count. Click after you done. Now select these faces and press P key to separate. Press Ctrl key and R key to add loop cut, then press V key to rip the parts. Press Ctrl key and R keys to add loop cut, then press V key to rip the parts. Do the same for others. Select this part and press Shift key and D key to duplicate, then press B key to separate. Now go to Object and set Origin to center of the mass. Good, we set the object center point to middle of the object. Press S key and Y key to scale along Y axis. Now press Shift key and D key to duplicate again. Scale it along Y axis by pressing S key and Y key. Press P key to separate. Now change the modifier settings as you need. Duplicate this by pressing Ctrl key and D keys. Change the origin, go to Object menu, set origin, click origin to center of the mass. Press S key and Y keys to scale along Y axis. Press Ctrl key and A key, select rotate and scale. Now go to here, apply the modifier like this. Press Ctrl key and R keys for loop cut. Select these faces, press I key to inset. Again select these two faces, press I key twice, so you can have individual inset for each face. Now press E key to extrude. After extrude, get a duplicate by pressing Shift key and D key. Press E key again to extrude. Now select this face, press Shift key and S key, select cursor to selected. Now press Shift key and A key, and create a sphere, and scale it by pressing S key. Duplicate it by pressing Shift key and D keys. Press G key and Z key to move it along Z axis. Press R key and Y key to rotate along Y axis. Change the modifier settings, apply the modifier. Select this face, press I key to inset. E key to extrude. Extrude again. Now what keys you need to press to get a duplicate like this? S key to scale. Press P key to separate it. Press S key to scale it. Press number 2 key and go to edge mode, select this edge and press V key to rip these parts. Now press Ctrl key and R keys, use scroll wheel to add more loop cuts. Now select these faces, press I key to inset. E key to extrude. Now do same for these two. First press I for inset. Then extrude. Select this and press Shift key and D key to duplicate. Press G key and Z key to move it along Z axis. Now duplicate it again. Duplicate it again. Press R key and Y key to rotate along Y axis. Now duplicate and move them this. It's very similar to the table we created. Press Shift key and D key to duplicate. Press P key to separate. Then G key and Z key to move along Z axis. Change the solidify modifier settings. I think this bookshelf is too big, so I will move this part. Then select these edges and press G key twice to move them. Ctrl key and R key for loop cuts. Now press Ctrl, Shift and R keys to create loops on both sides. Select middle edge while holding Alt key. Now press Ctrl key and B key to bevel. Now select these, press E key to extrude, and then press Shift key and D key to duplicate, press P key to separate, then press E key to extrude again. Click Shift and right-click. It will move cursor to that point. Now press Shift key and A key and create a sphere. Press S key to scale. Now duplicate this one, rotate and scale it. Press B key to separate. Now select these face and press Alt key and E key to extrude along normals. Create the mousepad like this. Now let's create a mouse. Create a sphere. Isolate it by pressing number # key. Select these faces and delete them. Now select these two edges and press F key to create a face between selected edges. Now select this edge and press F key until it fills this part. Select these faces and press I key to inset. Select these parts and press Shift key and D key to duplicate. Select this part and press P key to separate. Select this part and press P key to separate. Apply subdivision modifiers. We also need to apply Solidify modifier to this. You can drag and drop modifier like this. Press Ctrl key and a key, select Scale and Rotation. Now let's create a chair. Press Shift and the keys, create a cube. Then apply Subdivision modifier. Change the setting like this. Go to Edit mode by pressing Tab key, add a loop cut. Use same duplicate for the back of the chair. Apply the modifier. Go to Edit mode, select these faces, now click on this icon. Now if you press G key and Z key you can move the faces. You can see the circle, use scroll wheel to control it. Press G key and Z key to move them. Create something like this. Select this vertex, press Shift key and S key, select cursor to selected. Now press Shift key and A key, create a cylinder. Change the settings, press S key to scale it. Shift and D keys to duplicate. Don't forget to turn off this. We can duplicate this and move it. Create a circle, change the settings. Now you should be able to create this. Click this one, see the render preview. Create a circle, change the settings. Go to Edit mode, select all the edges and press Alt key and E key to extrude. Use S key to scale, select these faces, and press E key to extrude. Apply bevel modifier. Now you should be able to create this. Click this one, see the render preview. Create a cylinder. Press S to scale. I key to inset. Press E key to extrude. Now select these two faces. Press G key and Z key to move along Z axis. Press Ctrl key and R key for loop cuts. Select this vertex and press G key and Z key to move along Z axis. Press Ctrl key and A key and select Scale and Rotate. Now we can add Solidify modifier to give it a thickness. Select these vertex, click on this icon, and move them like this. You can press R key and Y key to rotate them along Y axis. Use scroll wheel to control the vertex range that you need to move. Now duplicate them using Shift key and D key. Rotate them along Z axis. Press R key and Z key and rotate. Let's add materials. Go to this Material tab and create new material by pressing this plus icon. Give it a name. Change the color. Now let's add a material to the wall. Select the wall and change the color. Select the tabletop, It also have the same material, so click on the plus button. Give it a name. Now select this wall material and click on this button. For other parts of the table, select this part. Go to Material tab, click on this icon and select the material that we created for table. Now select this part and go to Edit mode by pressing Tab key. Move mouse over this shape and press L key to select only this part now. Now go to Material tab again. Create new material. Now change the color. Click Assign button. I will do the same for this bookshelf. Select the monitor and create new material and remove top material. Change the color. Now go to Edit mode and select this face. Create new material and assign it. We can duplicate this part and move it like this. Select the seat, go to Edit Mode and add a loop cut by pressing Ctrl and R key. Click on this edge while pressing Alt key. Now press Shift key and D key to duplicate it. Press P key to separate it. Now go to Object menu, select Convert, Curve. Now change these curve settings. Right-click and select Smooth Shade. Apply the same material. Add a new material to the book. Now go to Edit Mode and select these face. Click on plus icon and select material from this menu and assign a material to selected faces. You can duplicate the book and use different color material for each book. Now select this edge, press Shift key and S key, select Cursor to Selected. Now press Tab to go back to Object Mode. Go to Object, Set Origin, and select this. Now press R key and Z key to rotate along Z axis. We can create floor materials. Maybe you can use more than one material for the floor woods. Now press number pad 0 key to go to camera view. If camera view is not centered, select the camera. Press N key to get this down. Tick this box, camera to view. Click middle mouse button and move it down. Now change the light position as you need it. So we have finished the scene completely. Now press F12 key to render the scene. If you face any problem, you can comment down below. So, don't forget to subscribe. Hope to see you in next video.